remember about working with Francois Truffaut and in Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Oh yeah, that was crazy, man. He was about 5'4" or 5'5", maybe 5'5".
Mm-hmm.
And he wore great clothes. I mean, suits. I mean, French cut suits.
Right.
And he would walk in a restaurant. We would go into a restaurant, and every woman I watched, every woman in the in the place. Yeah, he was like a god of women.
Mm.
They loved him. Any woman that talked to him was swooning, and he had a charisma with women I've never witnessed in my life ever before. I mean, that's crazy. But he was the kindest man. I remember this is the event of my life in that movie, during that movie. I had watched 400 Blows. It's a movie he made about a kid like me at my childhood, who was thrown away by his parents, put into a home, like an orphanage. And he was all about trying to be free, to free himself from the oppression of parents. And it's a beautiful movie. It really is. And I saw it when I was 15 in the theater in black and white. And I said, who would make a story about my childhood? Holy shit. I was so surprised because I had been thrown into Catholic boarding schools, Hastings on the Hudson Boys School, the Norwegian Children's Home. They kept getting rid of me. Every time my mother remarried, they'd throw me away. And so when I met Truffaut, and we were having lunch and stuff and talking, and I never mentioned 400 Blows. I mentioned Jules and Jim, I mentioned Fahrenheit 451, and we talked about those movies, but I never mentioned 400 Blows. I didn't want to let that go. And so we do the whole movie. We flew to India. We worked down in what do you call it? Wyoming, the Devil's Mountain, all that stuff, and in different places. And at the end of the movie, we were all going to split. We were done. The movie was done. We all had sore throats from them making so much smoke with the big tanks of mineral oil. It gave us all like snot balls and sore throats, But anyway, so we're all getting ready to go. And I go to my trailer, and I was in a honey wagon, and there's a package laying there. And I opened the package, and it's a copy of 400 Blows. And he had written on it, "You are now, and I've always been that kid."
Wow.
I started crying like a baby. I mean, it was so moving that he had drawn that thing. He had unraveled.
Did you tell him about your childhood? Or?
No,
Wow.
I remember I would stay on set because I didn't want to miss anything. It's a big movie, and it was, and he said, "You can't do that." So he got me a book on Josh Logan making movies, right?
Right.
And he said, "I'm going to quiz you. I want you to go to your trailer and read it when you're not working." And I said, "Okay." And I only read one chapter. But when he quizzed me, I talked to him about the chapter with Marlon Brando where Josh Logan made the mistake of doing 2 takes with Marlon. The first one, Marlon did nothing. The second take, he did a lot. But Josh Logan said, "I made the mistake of picking the first take." where Marlon did nothing for the rest of Tea House in the August Moon.
Hey, if you enjoyed this video, click on the link below to check out the full interview on the What a Character YouTube channel. And while you're there, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.